Welcome to the Lighthouse. So here comes... It's the Pac-Man, 8th Division World Champion. Should I name...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got...
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That right hook's blocked. Block that right hook. Punch, counter punch. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. That left hook doesn't find its target. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost... Here we go. It's round 2. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both trying for a knockout. Punching. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Well done with that counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pacquiao might, and down goes Pacquiao. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, give me your floor.
Let's Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao.
What we doing?
There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Nice counter shot. Did well to block that right hook. Didn't land that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just misses with that uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Quick punch scores. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judge... Hold it right there! Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? It's no secret who has... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick breath, boom! In a split second they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two fighters are made for one another. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Caution being thrown to the wind. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. The jab doesn't quite connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like he... What are you doing? Here's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
expending a lot of energy in this round. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. The corner has it. Come on, switch it. There's the bell for round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. What? How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Catch and shoot. Pacquiao is rocked. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What? Tell them when he goes to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage to focus on. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right hook catching air. And MANNY goes down. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. You had it once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice defense on that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods.
You are right. You're out of here.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I can't believe we won, guys. Let's get this going. I can't believe we won, guys. Let's get this going. Hey, Canelo. I kind of knocked you out. Surprisingly. Who's this? Nah. Hey, Canelo. I kind of knocked you out. Surprisingly. Okay, this is a big challenge. Fundora is one of the tallest players ever. Or boxers.
Let's fight.
What the hell? This guy's huge. Come on, baby. Come on. David and Goliath here. Aray ko. Buhat araw ang puta. Oh my God. Aray ko.
calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Ulay ko muna. I saw Ricky Sports once play this. He was using the Fundora boxer against Pacquiao too. Let's see. There we go. We're getting now. His punches are very predictable, but he's just got the length in this match. Like, ouch. What they say in boxing, if your opponent is bigger and you're smaller, be the very smallest player that you can be.
Do your business.
See? Didn't know. Bam. Change stance, meaning effective. Easy for me to hit her with a straight though. See? Yep. Ano ang tatama sa mukha niyan? Diyos ko po. Okay, he's tired. He's tired. I can see him from his punches. Aray ko.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And box.
See? We went effective there in the third round. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Ah. Glitch. The problem with him is that you don't know where he's hitting. If he's trying to hit you in the body or in the head, because he's just too lengthy, man. And hopefully I'm getting scores with the ring control. So I keep him pedaling back. Three straights.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've been
He's hitting,
coasting
but
this
I'm
fight,
hitting
you're not
harder.
even gonna let him get back in.
Hopefully.
Let's do it.
Brought him down. Woohoo! Fundora's down. Come on, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Yep.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Let's do it.
They're down once again.
One, 2, 3, 4.
He quit. He quit. Manny wins again. Woohoo! Manny wins again. do this. One more game. Do this. One more game. Woohoo!
I'm talking. It's the Pac-Man. Approaching the ring,
This bout is scheduled.
an open-air outdoor stadium. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. They both want the knockout. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. Last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards.
Come on.
There's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Pacquiao is rocked. And Manny goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Bam is rocked. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response.
There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That uppercut can't get through. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much firepower here. That hook won't score. He misses with that straight left. That right hook catching air. Bam is hurt. We were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Bam is in trouble. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and on to the 4th we go. Nice counter shot. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Need to go back out there. Switch back on.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like it. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Missing with the hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Bam is hurt. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's Plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Forget about the round. It's a bad round.
Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen.
Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. And down goes Pacquiao. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will... There's the bell to start round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
The phrase, finding a second. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round,
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the time.
Whoa, Johnny! Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies.